Oh, this does it. Isaac, can you turn the video on, please? Oh, goodness. All right, then I'm going to just get started. Okay, there's a delay. All right, hello, hello. Let's see, let's get started. I'll do a love reading for all signs. Oh, really need to tie up my hair, but this will do for now. So, and my glasses. Hello, hello. Okay. Hopefully more people will join us in a minute. Oh, that was the end of that. All right. Let me know if you can hear me. Doing live love readings for all signs. Oh, I can change it. Sorry for being late. In the meantime, while we wait, if you have any questions, you could put them in the chat and I will answer them. This is new for me. Wow. Very interesting how all of this works. It's a new, um, a lot of new tools.
Hey mom, what's for lunch?
I'm not sure yet.
Chicken nuggets?
Yeah. So let's see. It's been 6 minutes. All right. All right. We're going to We're going to start the reading. It's going to be a love reading for everyone. Keep in mind, this is based on the current energies. And as soon as this is over, I will try to post this video to the channel. See how that goes. If you're interested in personal readings, you can check out my website, chillinaranitarot.com, and you can purchase a reading there. Okay? Remember, everything is based on what the current energies are, so always make decisions that are in your highest interest. Okay? Things can change. We do have free will. All right, let's start off. It's Cancer season, so we're going to start off with Cancers. Let's see, Cancers. We have the Nine of Spears. Nine of Spears, Cancers seem to be in their head today. Oh, why is that? Cancer seem to be in their head with lots of worries. Possible. There's a need to watch out for, going down a dark path as far as the mental aspect is concerned. So worries for depression, insomnia, anxiety, panic attacks, that kind of thing. So want to be very careful, very mindful of that, all right? Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Flowers, Six of Wands. So you're looking for a victory. There is going to be, I'm trying to, so that it's not so bright. There we go. So with the Six of Wands, there is going to be some sort of victory, some sort of recognition that you're going to get, dear Cancers. We have the Star card, Justice, and Six of Flowers. So yes, you will be vindicated. Things will go in your way. It looks like it's going to be in your favor. Just be careful with your worries. You don't really need to. Okay, my dear Cancers. Let's see who's next. After Cancer, we have Leos. So what love messages do we have for Leos? Love messages for Leos. And in case you're interested, this is the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. We are going to get a message for Leos. Leos, you have, wow, okay. You got a little mini booklet here. 4 cards. You have the World card. So things are coming to an end and new beginnings, followed by the Magician. So these are good things, right? These are manifestations coming true, but at what expense, I have to ask. At what expense? Your expense, someone else's expense. There is a sense of regret, remorse. Either you walked away from something, you left something behind, or they left you behind. I think it's just probably because you didn't. It's not the most favorable, Leos, but it's like you could have been dealing with a Gemini, right? But things are ending. There was something that you wanted to manifest. It could be too that there may be an apology. Someone is regretful now that they see that you're glowing up. Things are changing and getting better for you. So it could be that there is an apology and somebody wanting to come back and actually give to you, whether it's in a financial aspect, wanting to support you, but it's almost as if they're going to finally start to put in more effort into the relationship. That could be one way, but I really feel like more it's what I was saying before. Endings are beginning. You've been working on manifesting what it is that you want, but again, at what expense? And will there be an equal give and take? And that's something you need to be mindful of. Um, I think that's important too. So it could be either or. And of course, that decision is up to you. At what expense, right? And we have here the temptation card. I don't know if you can see. See, it says temptation. So this would be the devil card in, traditional tarot. Um, so you're tempted to it's almost like a sense of wanting what you want by any means necessary. So that's why I ask, at what cost? At what at whose expense, yours or someone else's? What is it that you're sacrificing or giving up? And in the end, is this really worth it? Is this really something that you want? Okay. Um and there was the broken heart. So we have Queen of Cups and the Three of Spears, right? Queen of Teacups and the Three of Spears. So there was someone, either you or the other person, they were very loving, very open, but either they broke your heart or they're feeling heartbroken. It could be that they're, you know, trying, or you, maybe it could be that somebody had left you behind, decided to end things with you, and now you are beginning to heal and overcome it. But considering that the temptation is there, um, maybe you thought that the grass was greener on the other side, so you may want to rethink certain things. All right, that was for Leos. After Leo comes Virgo. What love messages do we have for our dear Virgos? Love messages for Virgos. Oh, transformation, dear Virgos. So it's really funny because just yesterday but this was more for the TikTok collective. The Virgos love message was you guys just want to have fun. But something is occurring maybe today. Energy fluctuates. Ebb and flow of the energies and things that we want. And those things can change from day to day, hour to hour, minute by minute, second by second, right? So, here we have transformation. That means that there's going to be certain changes in your life. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Leos, you could be dealing with a Virgo because you have justice at the bottom. You also have the Five of Flowers. So there are certain things that are outside of your control that are affecting you getting a fair outcome, a fair chance when it comes to love. Especially if you're dealing with a Libra, what with the Justice card being here, if that's the case, it's going to be a struggle. There need to be some changes that need to be made that you may need to make in order for this to be successful. Or this focus can be more to focus on yourself and not really so much on love because, there's so much going on. So you may need your space. Your significant other may need their space, or the person that you have your eye on, right? So you got to give things a chance and be prepared for the changes that may come your way. Maybe even a change in your outlook on love. All right, let's see. That was Virgos. Libra. Libra, love messages for Libra. We have two cards. Okay. We have the Six of Spears and the Three of Flowers. So we're moving on, finally overcoming. It's more like this for you guys. You're finally letting go of. There's two things with the Six of Spears. There's two things, right? So one is you're getting a clearer mental headspace that's allowing you to move on to clearer thinking and better decision making, right? And allowing you to open up for the abundance and for blessings to come in, right? It's also you looking out, seeing that how close you are to achieving what it is that you want. Okay, there's three. So there could also be it's almost like amend something being fixed, wanting to be fixed. You wanting to fix something. Let's see. I'm trying to think. It's like moving. You're moving towards the blessings. You're moving towards things that really light up the spirit within you, light up a fire within you. The thing to here, sorry, it's reversed for me. The thing to here is that with the Six of Spears or Six of Swords, what that tells me also is that there is emotional processing that needs to happen, right? So if you haven't gotten that clear state of mind, there's probably a need. Sorry, I'm moving. There's probably a need for you to also kind of process what it is that you're feeling. I think it's more about just acknowledging it, accepting it for what it is, and maybe like why you're feeling that way, so you can have that clearer headspace and move towards a better, clearer mind. And then this will come in. It's almost like your ships are coming in, kind of thing. Usually in tarot, there's a person, a character, and boats in the background, and a whole scene or what have you. In this case, we have three flowers. So for me, with the number three, there could be a third party type of situation. Um, it's almost like you're going towards a fire sign. Um, it's more like on a friendship level, not necessarily, much more than that. I kind of feel like wanting to fix it, wanting to make things smooth again. So good luck with that. If I look at the bottom, there's the strength card and the Ace of Teacups. So the courage to either love on yourself or to go into a new romantic situation. There's definitely feelings here, with the teacup. Sorry, I forget. For me, it's reversed. So this is what I have here. So it's there is that wanting to start have that new relationship with someone, but I feel like it's more of like starting new, starting again, but this time with more courage as far as romantic is concerned. Actually trying that part, because here it feels like even though you're moving on, maybe you've decided just maybe you're literally moving on. Whatever it was that happened, you decided to let it go and you want to move on. And even here, it feels like it's more of a friendship level. It's not necessarily romantic. Um, but here, I think that because of that friendship that there is, it's almost like a base, right? Because the Three of Wands is a positive card that makes me think of the Three of Earth. So that's like wanting to build the foundation. Although they're two different suits and two different meanings, it's almost like that foundation is there, or that wanting to establish that foundation. It seems to be a bit of a theme. So, and you kind of want to build onto something new with that. Okay, Libras. So now we have Scorpios. Scorpios. What love messages do we have for Scorpios? Scorpios, you have a booklet. Scorpios, what's going on? All right, I'm gonna let me shuffle this, because this is almost the exact same card as I don't even remember as who. You know what? I'm gonna take it. So we have the World again. So there's cycles changing, new beginnings, stuff from the past, whatever it is, and coming to an end for a more positive future. And then we have the Magician, where you're going to manifest, or the manifestations that you've been looking forward to are finally coming. But again, at what expense? At whose expense? If you were taking more than you were receiving, right? Or there could be somebody who is very remorseful, maybe a Gemini you were dealing with, who could be remorseful and realize that they didn't give to you as much as you gave to them. All right, but that's their loss. Now we have the Two of Flowers, Two of Wands, meaning you know what you want, but now it's about what action or what direction are you going to take to obtain it, right? Followed by the Two of Spears. Again, strong Gemini here. Two of Spears is, undecided. Okay, there's a decision that you need to make, but you're not trying to deal with it right now. So, I wonder if I can. Nope, that won't lessen it. I was trying to lessen the light, but it's not working. So this is what that is. Okay, so there's an indecision, and you may have options. Looks like there's a lot of options. Scorpios, you might maybe between a fire sign and an air sign, strong Gemini. Or you may have strong Gemini placements in your chart. Maybe the other person has strong Gemini placements in their chart. Not necessarily that they're a Gemini sun, but strong Gemini, what with the Magician, the Two of Spears, and the Lover's card. Sorry. Two of Spears and the Lover's card, right? And Lovers is indicative. This is Lovers, sorry. Again, this is reversed for me, so I'm trying to do this without always looking at the cards. So the Lover's card is representative of Gemini. So strong Gemini here. I would say, yeah, you definitely have choices when it comes to love, and you don't know which one to go. But if you are trying to pick, it looks like the one that you really want is a Gemini. Question is Gemini the right fit for you? There's confusion. You put yourself in a mindset, and now there's a lot of confusion, and with the confusion, there's a need to kind of reconnect with yourself, with your higher self. If you're someone who's into that, not everybody that watches tarot is, on about the tarot life, or that kind of spiritual path. So, and if you are, then you know that here with the moon, it looks like what you need to do is reconnect, not just with your higher self, but also with your spirit guides and ancestors that are here for your highest interest. Okay, and with the Nine of Hedgehogs here, it looks like you're going to be single for a while. Maybe that's going to be the choice that you need to make, is to stay single for a while, even though it's not your ideal. You would love to be in a relationship, but because there's a lot of duality, there's a lot of indecision, there's a lot of like kind of can't make up your mind. Maybe you're deciding you're just going to go solo at this time. All right, my dear Scorpios. And sometimes that's what we need to do. And just love on yourself at the same time while you're at it, right? Kind of have to deal with that. And that could be a good thing too. You get to learn more about yourself, what you truly want, what are the things that you are looking for in a significant other. And that's fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. All right, let's take a look at Sagittarius. What love message do we have for Sagittarius? What love messages do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius has some things going on in love. I don't laugh because I'm laughing at Sagittarius. I'm just laughing because it's like, wow, it looks like it's a lot. It's a little deep. A whole book deep. Again, I think Sagittarius has a lot of confusion about what they want, just like Scorpios. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. So again, confusion, really taking a moment to really think about what it is that you want. Not just think about, but reflect. What do you want? What is it that you're trying to manifest and make happen? Maybe you need to focus more on your relationship between yourself and, your spirit guides and ancestors, or your spiritual path. How you connect with creator, spirit, universe, however you do what you do. Now, very interesting. You are going to receive communication. Oh, I see why. You're kind of worried about whether or not you're going to get this happily ever after, right? Because you've already been single for a while, my dear Sagittarius. Or you may felt like you've been single, but more than likely this is for like a single Sagittarius who's been single for a while, living really well, and now there are some worries and concerns that you have, right? About will this ever happen for you? Will you ever have that happily ever after the end? Okay. That's not it. And what's going to happen is you are going to receive it's more like this for you guys, communication. You are going to receive communication that with from someone who wants to begin to establish something with you, who wants to begin to build something with you. Now the thing is that they're coming in as a page when they're communicating. So how serious can you take that? That's a pretty good question. I do want to clear that up because it's such a young energy. So well, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh wow, they fell over that. Right. Sagittarius, we have Four of Flowers and Queen of Hedgehogs. So somebody definitely does want to get into a union with you. Whether, it could be like a commitment of some kind. It's too bright. A commitment of some kind. Okay. That they want with you. Oh, I gotta remember. Well, just remember, it's the opposite for me, but this is the first one. They want a commitment with you. Okay, and they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, right? So they see that you're someone who's very nurturing, who's established, who attracts in abundance and prosperity and all that great stuff, and is able to maintain and run a home. So that's something that they really appreciate about you, and it's why it's a reason why they want to reach out and communicate to you. But remember, I wanted to look at that page energy, because why is that page energy here? Well, they see you as, oh, well, dang. Here's the thing. All right, okay, with the Page of Spears, right, which is like Page of Swords, Page of Air, it's also known as, a lot of people refer to it as like the stalking card. I don't know if it's necessarily stalking, but considering that it's part of the air sign, I wouldn't be surprised as if they've been keeping an eye, not necessarily keeping an eye on you, but checking in on what you've been up to lately. My computer